Alright guys, I don't know what happened with my phone here. For some reason it's not doing the video like it usually does. Alright, my question for the community is, we got a few people that do Q&As through the community. We got Mini Warzone Pete Gooding that always does a Q&A. We have Richard from the Nerd Life that always does a Q&A. There's a few more Q&As throughout the community. On the miniature side of this, I wanted to ask you guys, how did you get into the hobby per se? And when did you realize that you were collecting versus playing? I'm not a player. I just like to do the painting. And what started out as me just wanting to paint a figure, now I got all these guys sitting here. This is my orange Death Guard. There's the Skavian army that I'm working on for Idic Beers New Year painting challenge. I kept calling it the Get It Painted challenge, but it's the New Year painting challenge. There's 10 Pock Walkers, and then there's all the Space Marines for my son. I cleared out a model case that I had for cars, and you can see I put in 2 of my modified drones. There is the bloated float drone. Here's the few pieces I have done for the Skavian army already. There's my chaos guys, my 5 chaos guys. Then I have the lights when it get in the way. Then I have my Nurgle farm up there, and then I have the Easy Build Pock Walkers and the Lord of Plague in that case. What started out as me just wanting to paint a figure or two, I got my Reaper stuff setting up there, has now turned into, you know, a whole nother side of the hobby. I picked up different paints, like using the Stynylrez stuff. I switched over to all the Vallejo paints. I've been starting to acquire some of my Citadel paints. I even made miniature paint stands. I'm not done with my automotive stuff. If you guys can see, I am a big automotive builder. I've won many of contests with the automotive side. I use real automotive color paints and stuff. You can see some of my trophies, parts, and like I said before, you know, kits. There's a little Volkswagen Rabbit I'm working on now, and learning stuff through my figure adventure. I've been applying to my scale model cars. At what point in your guys's hobby did you decide that you needed more than one army, or you just kept grabbing figures and painting them like I am, and building a collection of stuff that you guys will never use per se, I think is what I'm trying to ask. When do you, where's your guys's as a gaming community limit on what you're doing to enjoy, and then what you're doing to actually take to the table? Here, like I tried to show the other day, I'm going to do my Death Guard in orange. Something was telling me that it was, you know, I needed to go orange. So I'm going to do orange on them. And yeah, I'm getting some good feedback from a lot of you guys, other channels that I subscribe to that do the miniature stuff. My bloated float drone got a lot of good reactions online. I took my Skavian stuff to the Games Workshop, and there's a guy there that plays the army. He's really liking it, so I'm getting very encouraged to stay with it. One of my newest things I done, which I'll do an update on my Skavian update. I got my shrine built, and I got this dude here done. I need to update the list for those, but it's just something that, you know, I've been having fun with. Like you can see, the chaos guys, and by my calculations there's still a whole lot in this hobby I want to do. I want to do more of the Death Guard stuff. I want to do more of the Skaven stuff. The guys at Games Workshop are encouraging me to buy the Spear of Dawn set. I looked for the Island of Blood set, but it is very expensive. I don't care about addition rules, guys, because I'm just a painter. I really don't want the elves. The elves that come in the set, but the Dawn Spear of the Dawn has a lot of Skaven things in it that you can buy separate, that for the price of the whole Spear of Dawn it would be cheaper than buying all the Skaven items that I want in here, because it's got ogres, it's got fire teams, it's got the snipers, it's just got a lot in the Spear of Dawn set versus trying to piece everything out. Now the Island of Blood, you'd get like the Plague Furnace and some stuff like that. There's still vehicles and stuff that I could add to it, but don't really care for the vehicles, I should say, because I'm not playing the game. I just want to paint and build a corresponding army. Yeah, and like one of my other things is I have so many automotive builds, you know, I can adhere to. I don't know why the phone won't switch for me, guys. I apologize about that. But that was just my question to the community. I know a few of you guys will go through and look at questions for Q&A. I guess my first question would be, what do you do for enjoyment versus what do you do for your army, for your actual, come on, focus. And I started on this guy. He's just had a wash and then a dry brush, and I'll go back in there and start doing the details. And it's just, that is my question. I don't think I've really ever asked a question other than to Richard about how to keep his paints adjusted when you're doing a big army like I've chosen to do with this Skaven stuff. Appreciate you guys following me this morning. Just a quick question to the community on the miniature side. You guys stay encouraged, stay positive. I seen that Sig has picked up. If you guys can't see, Stig is one of the channels that supported me from the beginning, so he's got a spot on the glass. Stig had went out and picked up this No Fear set that I'm working on. Wishing the best of luck. If he asks questions for you guys, please do your best to answer them. Stig is a great automotive builder who is going to try to get in the figures and just, you know, work on them like I am here and there. But I'm not burned out. I just had, like, this stuff here was calling my name. I got all the Skaven based. Now I just need to sit down and paint them and work them through. I'll do another video update on all that and show you guys some more later. I just wanted to get that question out there. This is Minnie. You guys have a great weekend. Hopefully you guys get on the bench and get some hobby time in. I'm sitting down here doing laundry and waiting for my kids to wake up. It's still 8 a.m. here. They're all still chilling in the room, so we'll talk to you guys later. This is Minnie, and I'm out.